Hey everyone, my name is Kiva. I'm a white woman with wavy red hair, glasses, and black lipstick. My background is a mostly empty room because I just moved house. So I'm just going to read the first couple of pages of a longer story called We Believe in a Land of Love. It's basically about what happens when you let goth lesbians live in Florida. So Alice was out back in the alley having the second cry of her shift when she realized she wasn't alone. At the other end of the strip mall, a girl was bashing a plank of shipping pallet against the back door of a 7-star video. Alice watched as the girl's boots turned dusty with formaldehyde splinters, and then asked if she wanted to smoke. They exchanged the day's traumas: the snowbird who threatened to sue Alice for serving her peppercorn ranch, the father who had thrown his coffee at Ariel for renting his kid a video where two men kissed. And then they escaped the humid citrus reek of the alley to Alice's Volvo, where they smoked Jarum Blacks and read each other's fortunes. Alice shuffled her tarot cards and felt Ariel's eyes taking in the mess of her car: tie-dyed deadhead bear frozen in Middlemarch, floorboards packed with ashes and spent cloves, fractured cases promising Tori Amos tapes long lost, and enough estrogen syringes to probable causes. For her, clutter was shorthand for personality, like wearing a Vans t-shirt. The things you threw away, but not too far away, were talismans of a mystery cult devoted to the untimely goddess of yourself. She set the deck down on the center console, kindled a new clove, and swung it above their heads, encircling them both in a ring of fragrant smoke. She turned over the top card, the 9 of Swords. A woman sat upright in bed, hands clutched to her face, 9 swords suspended on the wall behind her. "Fuck, man," said Ariel. "You trying to curse me?" The problem with oracular flirting, Alice remembered too late, is that for every card suggestive of making out in a sunlit garden, there was another about being abused by a magister or chained to an obelisk by the devil. Still, she could salvage this. No, see, this card's not really about shit going bad. It's more like an uncertain future. Just because she's worried doesn't mean it's actually going to turn out bad. Ariel picked up the card and held it a few inches from her nose. "I don't know what card you're looking at, but this bitch is going through it." Alice gnawed her black lacquered thumbnail. Ariel picked up the deck and rifled through it, pentacles spilling from her hands, until she found the 10 of Swords and smacked it down on the console, covering the card Alice had drawn. "This is the next one in the set, right? Look at this. Motherfucker's about to stab you in the back with 10 full swords and leave you to die on the fucking beach. All the future in the world ain't gonna change that. It comes after 9, don't it?" She sucked life into her cigarette and stubbed it out on the face of the card, branding a black circle into the limp red cape of the dead man on the beach. Alice snatched the card up and rubbed at the still smoking blemish, smearing ash across the ocean and the yellow sky. She had assumed that was the end of it, so when her phone startled her from a nap 2 weeks later, it took a moment to figure out who had sent the all-caps message. Goth Club? She blinked at the screen, working through the cold calculus of going out, what it gave you and what it took away. Then she wrote back, "Yeah, all right." For Alice, going to the once-a-month goth night at the overwhelmingly straight gay bar seemed roughly as fun as when the flea market held its annual gun raffle / whiskey tasting. But she liked that Ariel didn't seem to realize this. There was something about her that was out of phase with the world. Not just the antisocial behavior of destroying a stranger's tarot cards, which Alice had by now decided was actually kind of hot, but how she had rejected the future as a force worth considering. Alice had felt that way as a teenager, certain that the future would not only fail to redeem the present, but that it probably wouldn't even happen at all. But once she became Alice, it was the past, not the future, that had closed itself off to her. So even though she didn't believe in the future exactly, there was nowhere left to go. Besides, her closet was filled with dresses she had thrifted during moments of future-thinking delirium, calculating blue dot sale tag prices while dreaming of walls she was allowed to paint and a couch that no one had ever pissed on. She threw one on over leggings and a fishnet shirt, laced up her surplus army boots, and waited. Thanks, everyone.